Hello and welcome to our weekly show, which we've imaginatively titled Show of the Week. Andy, what have you been up to this week?
I've been catching up on my reading. This is just the plot of the movie Total Recall. Pretty sure he didn't go to Mars.
Well, I've been playing Dishonored, as you can see in our Let's Play Dishonored video, which is at the URL below.
Let's go and take out this overseer guy.
You idiot.
Ooh, you idiot.
So in honour, with a U of that, I'll be presenting the show in the same style as my playthrough.
What's that?
Loudly and violently. Oh, Dishonored!
Assassins are everywhere this year, and with big new releases in the Assassin's Creed and Hitman franchises mere weeks away, it's a bold game that throws its hat into the ring right now. Fortunately, Dishonored's confidence isn't misplaced. Dishonored tells the story of Corvo, Lord Protector to an Empress who was murdered at the very beginning of the game. Corvo is framed for the murder but escapes execution into the arms of an underground movement intent on removing the corrupt Lord Regent from power. And by removing him from power, we mean killing him. And all his friends. Corvo is helped in his kill quest by the Outsider, a supernatural bro who grants Corvo eerie powers that are super useful when you're trying to sneak into places and assassinate people. No hitting people over the head with a brick and dumping them in a reservoir for Corvo. You'll be using abilities such as Blink, which teleports you short distances, Dark Vision that lets you see through walls, and Possession, which allows you to inhabit animals to sneak past guards. The great thing about Dishonored though is that it lets you play the way you want to. If you want to use every power at your disposal to sneak in like a ghost and non-lethally neutralise your target, you can. If you want to charge in, set fire to everyone, trigger every single alarm and then attach a proximity mine to your target and throw them out of a third-story window, you can do that as well. Add to this gorgeous art direction, excellent replay value, and a voice cast that includes Susan Sarandon, Brad Dourif, and Chloe Grace Moretz, and you can see why Dishonored is our game of the week.
Nah, mate, violence all the way. Dishonored!
Morning, you alright?
Yeah, fine, all good.
Rat possession, is it?
It's a good power.
I'm all about blinking up behind guys and strangling them till they're unconscious, actually. Turn around. Yeah.
Remember the 7 strictures, and you never need worry about such matters.
I'll bear that in mind.
Do you have anything on Dishonored ready?
I do. It's a new feature I'm calling Andy's Craft Corner. Hi everyone. Now, there's nothing worse than when you're Corvo, protagonist of Dishonored, and you want to go to Lady Boyle's costume party to murder her, but you don't have a really great mask to wear while doing it.
You're a scandal in that mask.
So we're going to show you how to make your own creepy-ass baby mask.
Okay, quick. While Andy's distracted with that, let's actually talk about Dishonored. You've already seen and heard a bit on how much we're enjoying it, but did you know about its amazing heritage? Dishonored has a pedigree fancier than one of those show dogs that can barely breathe. Some of the finest minds in game making conspired to create it, and it's only right that we tell you about them, or more specifically about the seminal games they worked on before Dishonored, by way of showing you this game's distinguished bloodline. Dishonored gets its looks from Victor Antonov, its visual design director, and Sebastian Mitton, its art director. Antonov worked on Half-Life 2, creating the brutalist City 17, and Mitton had a hand in Rapture, the lavish underwater city of Bioshock 2. Dishonored's sprawling steampunk metropolis of Dunwall feels like the love child of these two dystopian cities. Antonov also worked on Redneck Rampage, which probably had nice environments too. Look, let's not talk about Redneck Rampage. Another big influence in Dishonored's upbringing are its 2 creative directors, Harvey Smith and Rafael Colantonio. These guys are veterans of such games as cult RPG Arx Fatalis on Colantonio's side and System Shock and Deus Ex on Smith's, which is to say they know pretty much all there is to know about first-person RPGs. Here's Harvey Smith talking up his and his co-creative directors' feelings on the genre.
Rafael Colantonio and I are both co-creative directors of Dishonored, and we both worked in games for 18 years. And we both are kind of religious fanatics about this type of game that mixes first-person shooter and RPG, right? We call them immersive sims. And so there's just so many things that we're happy with it. Sometimes it comes together really well, and the thing at the end of the day is that we love the way Dishonored turned out.
Dishonored also wouldn't exist without the Thief series. Lead designer Ricardo Bear worked on the third game, Thief Deadly Shadows, and you can feel a lot of that game's influence in Dishonored's stealth system and level design. There's even an Easter egg later in the game that references the tutorial to Thief, so keep an eye out. So as you can see, the team behind Dishonored has worked on some of the finest games in recent memory, and also the abysmal black site Area 51. He's kind of the black sheep of the family. But put this otherwise impressive pedigree together and you get the following equation: iconic environment design plus atmospheric immersive first-person RPG plus open-ended gameplay minus Black Site Area 51 equals Dishonored.
Andy, that's awful.
Andy? Who's Andy? I could be anyone under this mask.
I'm not doing the comment section with you wearing that. Take it off.
Fine.
Time once again for the comment section, in which we share the best bits of what you've been saying on the site, Facebook and the Twitters.
And don't forget YouTube, as if you could, where you guys have been watching our video on the hidden gems on the Rock Band network and chipping in with your own favourites.
Right, first up, Roofing Man reckons Donuts Go Nuts by Matt Chainsaw Cheney is the superior song from XBLA game's Explosion Man.
Kiss Kiss 1 Norm 1 Kiss Kiss, meanwhile, recommends Toby Turner's Ode to Fancy Blades in Minecraft, I Can Swing My Sword.
No one else can make a sword exactly in this manner, welcome to my manner.
And Seth Dehan, writing on the site, vote for Stephen Colbert's Charlene, I'm Right Behind You.
In fact, Seth, that was DLC for Rock Band 1, but we'll let you off the hook because we agree it is also fun.
Away from YouTube, on Twitter, user Eldozo1 asks, any word on Borderlands 2 DLC release?
Well, Eldowzo1, first among Eldowzos, as you may have spotted already, the Necromancer DLC for Borderlands 2 is out now.
That's right, Gearbox snuck this first wedge of downloadable content out early a few days back. It's free to those with the right codes and 800 points to everyone else.
Or don't forget, you can pick up a season pass for 2,400 points and make mega savings on all upcoming Borderlands 2 content comprising 4 DLC packs, which will all be out, they say, by June 2013, they say.
Next, Team Wheelf responds to Mike's video on the funnest road trips in video games. He, she, or they say, I'd love to see more of these kind of features, possibly a history of the food license featuring 7-Up, McDonald's and Chubba Chups.
Well team, your wish is our very command, and also we were short one video for next week, so keep an eye on the site next week for games versus food licenses.
Back over on YouTube, user GreyLulzLulz comments on our Let's Play Dishonored video. Mike has possibly the most stressful and least efficient play style. I imagine he leads a very hectic life.
Actually, talking of Mike, I should probably go and check he hasn't filled the studio with flammable whale oil or something equally ridiculous, so see you in a sec. So, mange aside, possessing rats is clearly the superior strategy.
No, if they'd wanted you to be boring and stealthy, they wouldn't have made eviscerating and exploding people so much fun.
Well, that's your lot for Show of the Week for another 7 days, but don't forget to check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/OutsideXbox, on YouTube at youtube.com/OutsideXbox, or on Twitter at OutsideXbox. Mike's gone, that's weird. That's probably nothing, I'll just go back to my clearly telegraphed patrol route. Thanks for watching everyone, we'll see you next time. It's more like, give these people ear!
Kragan, these people need ear!
Give them ear! Like, gotta,
Dominic, you have to get out of here!
Get to the chopper!